Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Ken with 444 Woodworks, and today we're going to rock this beautiful hollow form. It's made out of spalted maple, about 7 inches tall and 5 inches wide, and it was a really fun project to do. Thanks for checking it out. Let's do it. Hey, what's up everybody? I hope this video finds you well. As I said in the intro, today we're going to rock a hollow form. It's made out of spalted maple. Finished piece, about 7 inches tall and 5 inches wide. I get the piece started just by turning it round, adding a tenon on, and then we start to shape it from there. Alright, once I get the tenon turned on, I switch it over and turn it around into a chuck. I bring up the tailstock for some support just while I shape everything, and the beginning shaping stages I use a 5/8 inch Ellsworth bowl gouge. Alright, once I've got the piece all shaped to my liking, I do move on to sanding. I sand each section 120 to 400 grit before moving on to beginning the hollowing process. I start the hollowing process by first grabbing my Jacob's chuck and drilling out the center as far as I can. After we're done drilling out the center of the vessel, I make sure to clean those chips out with a little bit of compressed air. I don't show it that often in the video, but I am actually clearing those chips way more often than you see. Once we're done with that, we move on to shaping the very top of the vessel with our #1 hollower from Easy Wood Tools. If you've never done a hollow form, it's a step-by-step process. You start by hollowing out the center, that's where the drill comes in, and then you work in sections, working through to your upper left and then down from there. By no means am I a pro at this. I've only done probably 15 to 20 of these, but there's a lot of turners that are out there that are way more experienced than me that actually have schematics and some basic drawings on their websites. First one to come to mind in my thoughts is Trent Bosch. He does a lot of hollowing. I've watched a lot of his videos, paid attention to him doing live demos, things like that, And that's pretty much the process I follow. If you don't already follow him, which I'm sure you do, you should go check him out. You can see here that I'm using a few different tools for the hollowing process. As I already stated, I started with the drill to hollow out the center, and then I use a straight tool. The one I used was the Easy Wood mid-size number 1 hollower. Then I move on to the Pro Series Easy Wood hollowers. Start with a number 2 and eventually do a little bit of work with the number 3, which is right up around the rim. From there, I move on to a couple David Ellsworth hollowing tools. One is a bent tip, and then I finally finish with a straight tip. And what I do with the straight one is just knock out that little nub that's eventually at the bottom of the hollow form. Once we get our vessel hollowed and sanded, it's time to take it out of the chuck and turn it back around. You can see I'm using another product from Rubber Chucky, which I can't stop talking enough about in all of my videos, so I won't go on and on. But it is a great product, so I'll just give it that little plug. I bring up the tailstock, and it's time to take off the tenon. You can see I get it pretty close to round. It's a little bit off, but I do my best. Take most of it off with a gouge, and then I take the rest off with a little bit of sanding. Once we get the bottom of our vessel sanded up and nice and smooth, it's time to move on to finishing. For this project, I once again use tried and true original. Really nice, simple to use finish, leaves a really great sheen on the project. Hope you enjoy it.